All right, it's time for What's Up and About. Yes, where we get trending stories that has caught our attention on social media. But first, before we talk about it, I have my ladies over here. We have Winfrey, stunning in red. Look at that. And we also have Mary in green like me.
Oh,
We're twinning, girl.
You guys didn't pass the memo, but it's fine. I'm good.
It's okay. It's okay. We needed that color break. And
you know what's really funny? I'm the one who usually doesn't get the memo, so I don't know how this happened today.
See, the Bluetooth was ready.
The Bluetooth device is connected.
It's connected
successfully.
All right, so let's talk about the fact that I went to Podfest and I had a good time. It was nice bringing all the highlights from that event. And, you know, of course, we're talking about storytelling and the fact that our Nigerian stories need to be told by us. The minister was there and she had a lot to say. Did you watch it, or was there something like you're like, man, I really love the fact that they did this or that?
Okay, so, I mean, I love the fact that with everything new that breaks out in Nigeria, we have something, some festival or some event or some conference that actually zooms into it and actually talks about it. So, of course, I definitely heard about the Podfest. I know Titi was one of the facilitators and panelists as well. So, of course, I mean, it's Nigeria, it's Lagos. When it comes to events, they're definitely covering up. And I know podcasting is something that has really blown up in the past, like 2, 3, 4 years. So absolutely, it was amazing. And of course, you were on the mic covering for TVC, doing your thing the way you do it in a very amazing and attractive way as well. So of course, I mean, telling Nigerian stories, we are the only ones that can tell our stories the best way. So yeah.
That's right.
Well, podcast is still something that is growing in Nigeria, which is surprising.
Yeah.
But then you cannot blame many people when you think about the fact that traditional radio only takes your electricity, if at all. And then you think about the fact that your data is being sipped by podcast. I know that's one of the things that people weigh all the time. And then, of course, there's also the YouTube, so many things dragging for attention. But then there have been successful podcasts. And I'm glad that it's being not just celebrated, but the awareness is even more prevalent that, listen, this is something you can do if you're passionate about.
What's your favorite podcast now?
I don't listen to podcasts, actually.
I think I like true crime stories. So either like, you know, I don't know, I just love it. I can't explain it. Like, I just, oh my God, I'm a detective now. There's just that.
You know, it's funny because my favorite TV show is ID.
Oh, true crime.
Investigative discovery. Like, there are things that happen there and I'm like, there was a time that I used to look over my shoulder. If I hear I say, where's that stick?
Where did that come from?
But now I realized that, what to be will be. There's only so much you can do.
So the beauty about podcasting is the fact that, you know, the world has gone digital. And whether we like it or not, we are here. And it's important that, you know, we move with the tide. And podcasting seems to be that way for you to reach your audience. A lot of people do not watch traditional TV anymore. They'll tell you, why am I switching on my TV? Because even on TVC like this, we're streaming on YouTube. We have so many platforms we're streaming on, and that's what podcasting does. It brings it right to you. You can be with your phone and just listening, even if you don't want to watch, and that's fantastic. All right, so let's go into the stories that caught our attention. So there was Bass Bros somewhere in Abuja because there was this man who had gone to his side chick's house and was going to leave, but then she said, no, you have to stay here with me. Now this woman, in fact, I think the word to use is that she kidnapped the man, locked the door and said he's not going anywhere, and destroyed most of his property. So his car, when I saw the video, I was like, oh, how can you do that? How can you be so destructive? But what's your take on it, Winfrey?
Where do I start from? The truth is, in fact, I don't know any truth in this matter, to be honest. First of all, the question I want to ask is, can you be locked in your own house? Because, I mean, the story literally said that he rented the house for the side chick, right? And then the truth, so she was lonely now. So you said, you need, maybe she was not balancing the, you know, if you decide to have 2 women, you have to balance it. You have to know when you are sleeping here and when you are sleeping there. But I think what is very important for me and what struck out to me when I watched that video is the level of destruction. And you said, how can you be that destructive? So the first thing that went to my mind is mental health. We know a lot of people are literally going through a lot in Nigeria as it is, do you understand? But then again, for a lady to literally be that enraged by the fact that a man that you are aware is fully married, is not staying over. Do you understand? And then you go to that level of destruction. I don't think everything is all right.
How about you, Mary?
Before I even give
I
my
don't think,
opinion,
personally, that's
there's
what I
something really exciting happening here. Chef Umi,
Yeah.
Look at those
the aroma of the
I'm
prawns.
telling you, very distracting.
Wow,
garlic.
like you could just hear the sizzling. It was distracting my ears from what you guys are saying. And then now that it's ready, the aroma is just amazing.
Thank you.
So now the prawns are ready, yeah?
Yes, the prawns are
Okay, so
ready.
she'll be going on to the next stage. But before I even give my opinion, Chef Umi, what's your take? You heard the story, right?
Yes.
Aha. What did you make of it?
So for now, I can't really decide because I'm yet to digest the story.
Okay.
So
okay.
the thing is this. They say what you search for, you will find. On the one hand, and on a lighter note, you can say that's why she's the side chick. He has probably seen traces of this behavior. And there's also the possibility that they are dated even before she got married, before he got married. Because that's level of entitlement to him and possessiveness shows that she might have been slighted in a way as well.
True.
So this is not part of the story. This is just me saying maybe that might be why she's that aggressive about it.
True.
Now, you leave your house. Your wife probably doesn't know you have a side chick. And then neighbors.
Your wife doesn't know because which husband would go and have a
now
side chick and you
put
allow
your
him?
car on social media. So the
And the
poor
plate number
woman who
was
is
there,
sitting at home, the husband that would have normally, which is what usually happens, come back with broken head and said, I'm robbers. Cannot even lie again.
At all.
They have destroyed the marriage. Now, that marriage might not even be destroyed because if they seek proper counseling and certain modalities take place. But how do you explain this? This can be the kind of man that is probably complaining at home about funds, but here you are renting. And we know the cost of rent in Nigeria now.
In Abuja.
Especially Abuja and Lagos. And maybe Port Harcourt. But those two in particular, you rented an apartment for somebody. And then you had the guts, to allow yourself, because I'm believing that there's a level you put your side chick that she will feel that she has to compete with your wife. Men draw the line. That doesn't mean he's a responsible man because when you're cheating, the possibility of bringing home diseases are higher. But men tend to draw the line. I'm not making a case for cheating men, but this man no try.
My own is
no try.
My own is, what are you looking for? Because the truth is, I never understand why people cheat. You have a loving wife at home, except maybe she's a husband beater.
No matter what she is,
no,
you decided to marry her.
Violence,
then you husband beating.
Okay, then you leave. You don't, go out to start cheating on your wife. And now, like Mary said, your wife is at home, minding her business, sipping her cup of tea or coffee or whatever she loves, and she scrolls on social media like.
Scrolls a bit. Is one.
She said,
wait,
hold up.
One relative.
Exactly.
Somebody will send it to her. She'll be like, hold up.
Maybe one man has been toasting her.
Maybe she can even be laughing. She can be like, ha, who's this person? My husband? What do you mean this is my husband? It is ridiculous. And I think for the lady, come on, I feel like destroying properties is a no-go area for me. Why should you do that? And if this is not your husband, this is someone else's husband. And the truth is, we're starting to allow bad behavior. Let me put it that way. In the sense that there are lots of women that are side chicks. There are plenty of people that will even tell you, I don't even mind being a second wife. I don't mind, being a side chick to a man. This is my place and I will take it. But why? Why don't you want your own? Why don't you want your man? And the truth is that woman did not agree to this. She never said, I want to marry my husband and then allow him to have a side chick. I know it used to happen in the past.
I know that I think that's something I always say, right? Because I believe that in the end of every day, there's someone for everybody.
Exactly.
Do you understand? In this same community, in this same environment, in this same country, right? In this same world, there are people who have agreements. There are people who we say, okay, you know what? You have how many wives? You people agree that, okay, you know what? This is the life I'm living. Do you get? So if you want to do that, find the person that is aligning on your level. Do you get? You'll be like, okay, fine. You have side bubble, we have side chick. That's how we're rolling.
There are swingers in the world.
I like
do you understand? That's what I believe.
Angles.
Do you understand? But if you agree that, you know what, in this marriage we're going to be exclusive, then please just keep your word. It's not that difficult.
See,
keep your word.
Angle, really interesting. Really interesting.
Well, we know
but
the realities.
pragmatically, The thing is this. There's this song, Adekunle Gold said, there's a man for every woman, there's a woman for every man. But in some cases, there are 2 men for a woman, there are 2 women or 3 for a man. Let's be realistic. See, one thing life has taught me is, in quotes now, life happens. See, that man could also decide to have that woman as a second wife. Maybe due to religion or something, he's unable to. And that's why I tell people, live your life the way you deem fit. Stop hiding, don't stop hiding under religion and then wasting somebody else's life. Because that lady now, he probably has made a lot of promises and now he's going to break it. Why? Because he has suddenly realized that according to religion,
Mary,
really,
I
probably
understand
just
what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but my point is, let your wife know. If that is what you've decided to do with your life, let your wife know. Don't allow her to.
It's just like as a young lady or a young man, you will reach a particular stage in your relationship before you let your parents know.
So do you think it's okay for the man to cheat?
I'm not saying it's okay to cheat. I'm just saying that life happens. There are times that
Mary,
men who swear to be single and exclusive happen to find somebody that gives. And listen, there's a reason the divorcees remarry.
So now this is what I will say.
That's the way life
when you
is.
say life happens, life doesn't just happen. Life is conscious decision.
Of course.
Highlights decision.
Of course.
You're a man,
Of
you
course.
find somebody attractive, you
But
are not clueless. You are not clueless. You marry one person, but you know that in this life that you find other people that are more beautiful than your wife. But you cannot necessarily
say, women also see handsome men. No, men are not the
Okay, you know what? We will continue this conversation because I can tell that there's a lot brewing here.
Happens, no.
There's a lot brewing here. We'll continue this conversation.
And the decision, the break that they broke
off camera. How about that?
Is part of the decision you made.
All right, there's still so much to come on Wake Up Nigeria. This is just a tip of the iceberg, but you want to stay with us after this.